What would you do if I just tried playing games and just talking like that for the whole rest of the series?
Well,
Oh, good stuff right here.
Nobody would
Very
watch me.
best.
So, this is the taco stand from the flyer, right? Yeah, let's see if it's got a clue for this code. They all look really tasty. I can't decide what to buy.
Hey there, girlie. Menu's right here. Feel free to pick whatever catches your eye.
Well, whatever, might as well make an order while we're here. Wait, no freaking way. Oh, you're right. So that's what it means. Did you figure something out? I think the menu itself might be our key. You'll find the answer if you use the portion after the number at the no slash. On the menu? I don't get it. Why not give it a try? Good chances any. It's very straightforward if you figure out the trick. Oh, I see. Okay then. I don't like that I'm the only one who hasn't figured it out. I'll give it a shot. The menu is the key to deciphering the code then. What came after number was... There's 9 items on the menu. Red hot chili taco, green onion taco, and the veggie salad taco. Beef and garlic, cheesy taco, and the fiery fish taco. Zesty lemon chicken taco, pulled pork taco, and shrimp and bean taco. What's the solution? Taco. I got it! It's Horizon! You start at the first letter and go down each item and the number of letters equal to the number and take that letter. You got it. Good job nailing it on the first try. Well done, Fairy. That was easy. But Horizon. Well, but Horizon, huh? Next step is figuring out what that means. The obvious answer would be the horizon, but that would be taking things too literally. Could always just ask. Hey, mind if I ask a quick question? What's the first thing that comes to mind if I say the word horizon?
Horizon, hmm? Oh, I know.
Really? What is it?
No big deal, really. The first thing to pop into my head was the apartment building across the river. It's called Horizon Heem. The landlord stops by every now and then for some tacos. Hard to forget what they're always complaining about.
Got it. Thanks for the hint. Giacomo must have heard the landlord complain about all the vacancies. If he did, it makes sense he'd take advantage of the empty space to hide stuff. True. Shall we go look into it? Let's go! So, this is Horizon Heim. After all our clues, I think room 203 is the most suspicious. Should we go inside it? Was thinking about that, but I don't buy that the hiding spot's the building itself. It's too easy. Giacomo was the careful type. Wouldn't have wanted people to see him coming in and out of the building. Then it must be outside. But then what's the 203 about? Figure it's gotta be this one, right? Oh, the mailbox. Interesting. The drop slot for 203 is covered by a transparent tape. Yeah, probably because the room's not rented. However, the code suggested that inside our little post box... Knew it. Here it is. So this is the notebook we've been searching for. A worn leather notebook. It certainly looks like it. Yeah, this thing's filled with personal info. Photos, newspaper clip-ins about all kinds of folk. No question, this is the blackmail material Jess talked about. Where's Jess's page? Ah, here it is. Oh. Oh no! Oh! Oh! Oh no! He's gay! Oh, Carol, sweetie, honey. Oh no! He's gay! Oh no! He wants the brother! There's a comment taken from discarded notebook. These lyrics, though, they're nice and all, but what about this makes them blackmail material? There's a photo here too. The photo shows Jess entering a business with a man's arm around his shoulder. His expression is guilty and full of shame. At a glance, it looks like he got suckered in by some shop sparker. No, really, all this looks normal. What about this is blackmail? I'm not sure I'm right, but I may have an idea. Did you notice, Van? The song is talking about a man. Do you think that means... Yeah, we're thinking about the same thing. Oh, come on, don't whisper to each other. I want to know what you're talking about. We gotta run this by the client first. We don't got any proof. Let's meet up with him and have him look at the contents of this notebook. Man, it's not even the brother, actually. It's just a man. It was the top floor of the restaurant.
Go, go, go! Thanks for stopping by. This tastes great.
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
It took some doing, but we managed to track down Giacomo's little black book. We found the information concerning you on this page here. Did you take a look at it and confirm that this is what you want gone? Yes, this is it. This is the information about me that I absolutely don't want getting out at any cost. Is it alright if I tear out the page and photo and throw them away? Totally. Do whatever you want with them. They're yours now. Just proceeded to tear the notebook page and photograph into fine pieces. Whew. I think I'll rest a little easier knowing that stuff isn't out there anymore. Although, no offense if I'm being completely honest, I wish you guys hadn't ended up finding out about my, circumstances. As for who those lyrics were about, well, I think I have an idea of who it might be. I'll say this, there are plenty of people like you who live out in the open these days. You shouldn't feel like you have to keep that bottled up. Yeah, I know that. It's not like I would really mind if people in society knew who I was. It's just... that's not what I'm worried about. I'm more trying to not ruin what I have with my childhood friends, if that makes sense. So if you guys could still keep all that to yourselves, I'd really, really appreciate it. Of course. It'd be bad for business if people thought that they couldn't trust us with their personal details. Absolutely. We promise we'll maintain the strictest confidentiality about your case. I don't really understand what you guys are talking about, but don't worry. We'll never tell anybody about you, no matter what. Thank you. I'm sorry if I sounded like I don't trust you guys, I needed the extra reassurance is all. Anyway, you guys can have the notebook back now. I'm not the only one in it, so I really shouldn't be the one to hold on to it. I'll let you guys figure out how to dispose of it, if that's okay. No problem. I'm more than happy to handle that. I think that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for doing this. You don't know how relieved I am to have all that behind me. I'll deposit the money into your account soon. See you all later. Alright, now to take care of that notebook once and for all. What a scary thing that notebook is. Are you planning to use it for yourself, Van? No way. Considering how Giacomo must have sourced that info, keeping it would be asking for nothing but trouble. I'm turning it over to the cops. It'll be a good way to get them to owe us a favor, digging up something as valuable as this. It's always give and take with you, Van, isn't it? From there, the party did exactly as Van suggested, submitting the notebook to the police station as key evidence in the murder case. They asked that it be delivered straight to Inspector Deswani, who would know exactly what to do with it.
That takes care of that. Looks good to me.
Reward deposited.
Ooh, a little bit of chaos. Chaos. Chaos control?
Off we go.
to next?
What have we got?
Missing sister. I ain't picking up the usual scent, so I think the bulletin board hunt's over. That means we have 2 tasks to take care of today. We can take care of the other requests if we got the time and energy. Let's get back to it then. What time is it? How much time I got? 20 minutes? Okay, we can make some progress into this side quest then. You're Jonas, right? I'm the Spriggan you requested. Oh, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. Actually, give him an accent. That's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. I have a lot to talk about, so please take a seat. Before we start, I want to clear something up. This is the kind of job you can ask the racer for help with. Why'd you pick us then? That's a fair question indeed. It's a long and complicated story, actually. Let me explain. Please do. So then. It started with my parents' divorce when I was young. I went with my father and my younger sister was taken by my mother. That was 10 years ago. Recently my father passed away due to an illness. While I was going through his belongings, I found shockingly a will addressed to my sister and my mother. I guess even when you try to cut ties with them, you can't just erase family. And well, I'd like to make sure that this will reaches them. Oh, I understand. Yeah, finding them would be important. But again, why us? Why not go to a bracer about this? Here's the issue. Among the papers, I found out that there was a court order from the same service as the divorce. It indicated that neither parent could interact or interfere with the other. Hold on, I gotta adjust my bed a little bit because I just got sheets just coming off and everything like that. I think that handling this will to my mother would technically violate that. If anything, I can't imagine she'd be happy about it. I figured it might be a better idea to give it to my sister then, which is why I've been looking for her. Also, since it's not urgent, I figured the guildmaster would probably put me on the back burner and end up waiting for who knows how long. Gotcha. Yeah, I can see not wanting to end up on a long-term resident of their mission board. Sure, we can handle the job. But anyway, got any clues where to start? Not exactly. But I did find this letter with the will. It was a letter from my grandmother on my mother's side from 2 years ago, addressed to my father. In it, she wrote that everyone on that side of the family was doing well, and attached to it was a picture of my sister. There was no address on the envelope, but the photo might be a good place to start. Can we see this photograph? Of course, here it is. Oh, she's pretty. I feel like I've already seen her somewhere. Right? It's hard to believe we're related. Her name's Jessica. She's younger than I am, but she's my sister. The photo looks like it was taken in the Tyrell district. I've gone and walked around there, hoping I might bump into her, but no luck. That feels like the perfect place to start our search, then. Good as any. Alright, we should definitely take our time on this one. Should I take the job right now? Alright, I'll get started ASAP. And if I borrow that photo? It'll be easier to ask around if I got it on hand. Of course, thank you. Okay, then let's head to the Tyrell district. One last thing, if you would. Yeah? Well, if you do find my sister, don't approach her. I mean, this might be the first time she hears about the family she might not even known she had. I'd rather she didn't hear about it from a Spriggan. No offense. I'd just like to talk to her myself. I understand. Your reunion's a delicate matter and should be treated as such. So we just need to locate her then. Thank you so much. Please find my sister for me.
Okay, time to get to work.
Are we ready to get to work? Uh-huh. We should start by finding someone who knows Jessica. I know the perfect person to ask. There's a producer who often hangs out around the Tyrell district to try and recruit new people to be mannequins. Let's talk to him before we try asking anyone else. I'd save us a lot of wandering around. Mannequin? I've never heard of that. What do they do? He means models. People who wear quotes to advertise new clothes. And Van's right that Jessica is pretty enough to be noticed by a producer. So as soon as we're ready, we should make for the Tyrell district.
Taking off now.
Gonna drink my water.
But yes, indeed. Taking off now.
All these shots are so nice.
Can we talk?
See the
Hot
movie.
damn!
Fans are
The
raving
Costa
about.
Ricans got business with
Get the
someone like
brilliantly
me.
bitter
Never
taste
imagined
of
I'd cross
golden
paths with
blood.
you guys. What can I do for you? Oh yeah, I recognize that woman. Nice. What can you tell us about her? I work as a talent scout. She's someone I had my eye on for quite some time. She used to be a fellow regular at my cafe, and we run into each other there often. I tried recruiting her twice, but she turned me down both times. Said she wasn't interested.
I see. Does that mean if we go to the cafe, we should find her?
Probably not. She stopped coming about a month ago. I wouldn't pin your hopes on finding her there, unfortunately. Although in her defense, it's entirely possible she stopped going because of me. Maybe she just wanted to get me out of her hair.
Dang, I thought we had a good lead. What are we gonna do?
I might still talk to one of the servers there. They seem like pretty good friends. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to fill you in. If you're interested, it's the Macmillan Cafe just over there.
I think we'll take you up on that. Thank you for sharing. Have a good rest of your day.
At least we came with something. Onto that cafe.
Hey there.
Whoops. Wrong button.
Can we talk?
You're asking if I know anything about the woman in that photo? Wait a minute, that's Jessica.
You know her? Awesome. That saves us some trouble.
We've been looking for her. Her older brother, who is estranged, has hired us to find her. She has an older brother? I had no idea she had such a complicated family life. How close?
Oh my goodness.
How close would you say the two of you are? Pretty close, I'd say. Before I came here, I actually used to work at the Orwell Cafe over by the train station. That's where we first met. We were co-workers and became friends through that.
Makes sense. Think we'd maybe find her there if we paid a visit?
I doubt it. She quit working around a month ago. She said she was staying within the city, but it sounded like she decided to move somewhere pretty far. I don't know why, but she must have had some reason for doing it. The way she described it, it sounded like her hands were pretty tied. She was actually a regular here at this cafe. I used to see her here all the time. But once it was time to move, she said she wouldn't be able to come back here any longer. I haven't seen her since.
And that was that, huh? Talk like that definitely sounds to me like she had something going on.
Yeah, like she wouldn't have moved if she didn't have to leave. That's what I felt. The whole thing really bothered me, but she just smiled and brushed it off. So I chose to let it slide. Looking back on it, I think she tried to do that so I wouldn't worry about her. This is getting pretty complicated. Do you know where she moved to? No, I don't. Sorry, I wish I did. All I know is that she's still somewhere in Edith. Actually, you know something? I bet Iwahan over at my old Orwell Cafe might be able to tell you. He's the person who owns it. I think she went to him for advice a lot before she quit.
You said his name is Ilahan? He's at the Orwell Cafe? Got it. Thanks for the tip.
I guess we should go to Station Street next then. Ready to go?
Go, go, go!
We're going.
They call it an Orwell, that's great.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Can we talk?
Hey, you mind if we ask some questions? It's about the woman in this photo.
We received a request from a younger man asking us to look for his estranged sister Jessica. We talked to Lucia about it. She directed us here. Do you happen to know where she might be living at the current moment? Or how we could get in contact with her?
Her brother? Did he give you this photo?
If you know anything at all, please tell us. It'd be a big help.
I'd love to help you, but unfortunately, I don't know where she moved to. I'm really sorry. I wish I could have been of help.
Aw, seriously? I don't think he's being completely honest with us. He might know something else about Jessica that he's not telling us.
Alright. Let's start from the bottom. I'm a Spriggan, not with the police or the guild, and I don't do things their way either. We're pretty flexible, really. So if you're worried about her, why don't you tell us what's going on? It'll be easier than, well, just sitting around.
So you know then.
Ain't got hard proof, but I got an idea.
What's going on? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm not completely sure, but I think I know what Van's getting at. And if he's right, then we can't just keep ignoring this. I know you have your reasons for what you're doing, But if you don't tell us what's going on, then we can't help Jessica. Would you be willing to trust us?
Don't tell me that brother is actually crazy.
That's a good point. Fine, I trust you. But I don't really have a right to talk about it. I think it's better you hear it from the horse's mouth. What do you mean?
I'll get in touch with Jessica and see if I can get you guys to meet up. You know what you're doing, so I read the rest to you. Cool, no problem.
Ilhan got in contact with Jessica through his orbital terminal, arranging for her to meet the team at the cafe.
Lucky you, sounds like she's in the area.
How about you take a seat and wait for her? I'll bring out some drinks.
Thanks.
Much appreciated. Didn't Jonas say we shouldn't talk to her? Is it really alright for us to meet her without reporting back to him?
Plans don't always pan out in this line of work. And I ain't following his plan if the job turns out to go against my principles.
Oh, he feels like that guy is shady as fuck.
Oh god, he's probably like, I want my sister all to myself.
Is this really what Spriggans are like? It's nice to meet you. My name's Jessica. I take it you're from Arkwright Solutions? I heard about it from Ilhan.
That's right. Thanks for coming. Our client gave us a photo of you and we used that to find you. I want to go over a few things with you, but let's start with your family. We've met with a man who claims to be your brother. He told us quite a bit about you. Does any of it ring a bell?
Anyway, if it is... Oh, it's probably not even a brother at all. I mean, they don't look related at all, so... Van told Jessica everything that Jonas had told them. I've never heard anything like that at all. I guess my parents could have hidden it from me this whole time. Should it be true, I would understand if they did, considering how delicate a matter it is.
Okay, next question. You ever got a problem with someone taking photos of you without your consent?
How did you know? Yes, I have. They've even sent the photographs they'd taken of me directly to my house. Is that why you chose to move away without telling anyone about where? Pretty much. I actually started feeling like I was being followed about a month ago. The feeling just kept getting worse and worse over time. I was proven right once I started receiving photos and letters to my home address. That was why I asked my boss to help make my move discreet. I didn't feel safe going to the police or guild either for fear that I just anger him and make it all worse. Wait a second. Then the man who claimed to be your brother and gave us this job to begin with...
Is probably the stalker she's been trying to shake this whole time. Dude was probably just bullshitting us right from the start so we'd do his stalking job for him.
What? You mentioned you have a photograph of me with you, didn't you? Could I see it?
Yeah, not a problem.
No! Oh, he's still trying to find me? I thought it'd be over once I moved. It's alright, Jessica. Please try and stay calm.
I'm sorry for upsetting you like that. Still, I guess this confirms our suspicions. The client here ain't Jessica's brother. He's the stalker who's been making her life miserable.
I can't believe it. I didn't even realize he was lying. We're on your side here, Jessica. Please don't worry about it.
I got an idea here. Why don't you hire me so we can turn the tables on this asshole?
What do you mean?
I must say, you do excellent work, Spriggan. You're really quick. I was expecting results, but not this quickly. Now let's cut to the chase. Where's my sister? Yeah, about that. Just want to ask something before we give you a report. I'll cut to the chase. You've been stalking Jessica, right? Oh my, really? This is all just a misunderstanding. I know I look suspicious, snooping around and asking for a woman's place of residence like this, but I can assure you that I found that photograph amongst my father's possessions. Do you think I just found a picture of some random woman there? I wouldn't quite call myself a stalker for wanting to find the woman in the photograph.
No, you're not related to Jessica. We spoke with Jessica directly on top of verifying her family records with City Hall. We also found out that Jessica moved recently because she was being stalked.
Dug up quite a lot of dirt on you too, buddy. This ain't your first rodeo. You were stalking another woman in a different district, yeah? Got arrested for it too.
But they didn't have enough evidence to throw you in the slammer. I made it clear you weren't to approach her. So why did you have to get involved, hmm? And what do you care if I'm a stalker or not? You're Spriggan. Isn't that what you do? Take jobs for people like me? That's not... I apologize for lying to you, really. It just felt like it would have made things easier for the both of us if I did. To be clear, I don't plan on harming Jessica at all. Not even after I found her address. Things went poorly with the last woman, but I am Jessica's family. Or rather, I will be. I'm destined to become family with her. I'm eagerly looking forward to doting on my dear, dear little sister. This guy is really creepy. I'll ask again. Will you tell me Jessica's address? You can name your prize. Fan.
Well, on behalf of Arkwright Solutions, the answer is no. Any sweets will taste sour if I buy them with your damn money.
Don't joke with me! Worthless. But fine, I thought something like this might happen. Let me handle this. Let go! Damn brat! I finally got to do something. You can keep resisting, but I won't let go of you. She moved so fast I couldn't even see her.
Great job, Fairy.
Thanks. So, what now? Do we beat some sense into him?
I know what I said earlier, but let's not. No need to get our hands dirty here. What should we do here, though? We got enough evidence to throw him into the police. I'll let them sort this out. But on the other hand, we've also got plenty of dirt on him. Could use it to scare him into never trying anything like this again. Might be best to use what I've got and blackmail him myself. I'd love to trust the cops on this one, but he might also get away with just a slap on the wrist. Fat chance they'll fix anything, so I gotta take matters into my own hands. Barry, keep him down. Him and I are gonna have a little chat.
Affirmative.
Again, I got solid evidence to your stalking. Ran a background check on you too. You work for a real big name company, yeah? Tell you what, promise me you stay the hell away from her, and they don't gotta hear about this. You so much as even think about breaking that promise though, and I'll break your life into pieces so tiny, you'll never put it back together. Understood?
You think you can threaten me? Go ahead. See if any of it matters. That's a shame. I guess we should head back to the office and transfer all files regarding this case to our computer. I'll start with compiling my recording of this conversation and all other documents we gathered. You didn't! Of course I did. I can't be too careless in this line of work. But if you think I'm bluffing, you're more than welcome to find that out the hard way. Okay. Please, I'm begging you, don't. Just don't send anything to my company. I'll stay away from Jessica. I swear. I'm not sure we can trust what he says. I'll sign a contract if you need me to. You can even bring a witness. I promise I won't ever get close to her again.
Yeah, I'd like it in paper. And look, I just so happen to have a suitable contract on me already. Go me, being so well prepared. So, under Fairy's watchful eye, Jonah's hands were free to allow him to sign the contract. He agreed to stop stalking people and to never attempt to contact Jessica ever again.
Are you okay, Jessica? You look pale. Yes, I'm fine. Besides, I was the one who wanted to listen in. Again, thank you so much, everyone. I feel like I can finally go back to feeling safe in my day-to-day life again.
You got that contract now, so it should be alright. Think the guy's too chicken now to pull anything like that.
But we'll keep an eye on it for a little bit longer, just to make sure you're safe. Yes, I hope this will help alleviate your concern. Goodness, that is reassuring. Alright, I'll make sure to forward your fee later. Thanks again, you all, for everything. Man, that one sure was a pain. I'm feeling all stiff. But I know a Woily might fix me right back up. I suppose we could make a quick stop after this. What a strange experience. Dumping your client that way is unthinkable for a Jaeger. But knowing he's been dealt with makes me feel so much better. I still have a lot to learn about how a Spriggan works. Feel free to take notes if you gotta. I agree with the sentiment. I've learned so much myself already. Alright everyone, let's keep it up and finish all of our other tasks.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Yep, that was the Chaos option I chose. And the Chaos is ranked up. That's the last of the 4 SPGs. I can't smell anything out of place now. This would be a good time for a break. Then we can take it easy after that. Look at that, got a trophy. Alright, so with that, I guess I'll just leave us here. And we'll continue on next time, though I don't know when next time is actually going to be. Because next time might actually be when I don't know when next time could be. Interesting. Oh yeah, I had those Zypha covers. Oh well, I'm not going to be messing with all that, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Tomorrow I'm going to edit these videos. I mean, it already is tomorrow, so later today I'm going to edit these videos. And then play some Blue Reflection, I think. Or maybe
Alrighty.
play some Blue Reflection, edit all of the videos, and then, hang out with the boys. So, yeah. And then the day after that, I am pretty sure I'm just going to be playing Zenless Zone Zero all the way until I finish it completely, and until January 2nd.
Alrighty.
With it being... We're getting close to the time period, actually, so that's cool. Anyway, thanks you guys so much for watching, and hopefully next time I don't forget to do the free time with Yume. And, yeah. See you later.
Every night I will save your life, and